What is up, bros and bears of the internet? Today we got a little bit of a deadlift day going on here. Our next meet is the American Pro 2, which is a bar that they voted and they decided to use the Kabuki deadlift bar. So we got the Kabuki deadlift bar here, and they always use kilo plates. So we're doing 518 pounds. What was programmed was 515 pounds plus the monster bands. So the blue monster bands at the top add maybe 30 to 50 pounds worth of band tension, or if you ask a multiply lifter, it's 1300 at the top. So we're locking around out between 550 and 575 at the top, depending on what the band tension actually is. And I don't have a fish scale at my gym, so we don't actually know where that band tension lies. But so if you've been following me for a while, you would know that I have a decent squat, an okay bench, and my deadlift kind of just doesn't exist. So I decided after the American Pro, where I went 1 for 3 on squats and 2 for 3 on bench, and I hit a deadlift PR for the first time in 5 years, that there was a drastic change that needed to occur in my training. So I looked for a coach who's going to give me a lot of hands-on attention. I'm basically a toddler at this point where I can't make any decisions for myself, and I need someone a little more experienced to make the good decisions for me. So I signed on with Joe Sullivan because my nutritionist is already Brianni Terry, and we developed a plan to reduce my body weight so that we can get better leverages for the deadlift specifically, while not sacrificing too much on the squat or the bench. And the way that training's going, it's looking like my squat's going to go up a bit. I completely relearned how to squat using the squat shoes. My bench has been progressing pretty well, and my deadlift has been making leaps and bounds. And we are training both conventional and sumo, because sumo is the absolute best accessory movement for conventional. Part of the biggest change that I made in my conventional was actually knowing what it feels like to wedge into the bar with the conventional, which is probably the best thing that you can do. So if you notice at the top, all the best sumo pullers can also pull pretty big numbers conventional, because they know how to wedge into the bar. They know how to feel that tension and how to utilize their leverages best suited for their conventional deadlift. So they can pull a lot more in their sumo, but they can still be pretty strong in conventional. So we're basically teaching our body how to naturally move in both sumo and conventional. And sumo also has the added benefit of being really good as an accessory for squats. So we're basically feeding two birds with one stone by training sumo and conventional. We're making everything kind of line up. We're getting stronger, and we're going to go out and we're going to hit some massive PRs on the platform. So we did a 4x2 515 conventional with the bands, and then we did a 3x8 with the sumo with the bands at 319 pounds. Have a wonderful day.